Let's see how to trim a plate in order to solve a connection between sections in CYPE Connect. Starting from a previously created node, we select it in the table on the left-hand side of the interface and edit the connection by clicking on the corresponding button at the top. In the Connection pop-up window in the Model tab, we must specify the operations required to define the connection. In this example, several plates have been added to resolve the connection between the sections, including upper end plates of the column and a vertical plate perpendicular to them. Furthermore, section adjustment operations have already been carried out to modify the geometry of the sections. A reference plan has also been defined, which will be used in one of the plate trimming operations. Now, we are going to enter trimming operations for the vertical plate that joins the corner sections to the upper end plate of the column. To do this, we click on the Trim Plate option in the top toolbar. At the top of the central panel, we select the desired plate to be trimmed from those available. Then, we indicate where to slice the plate using the Slice With option, where we can select three elements: a section, another plate, or a reference plan. Here, we choose section C1, and in the next drop-down menu, the bottom flange. We then indicate the direction of the trimming, which won't be on the front face, but instead on the back face. If desired, we can apply a displacement to the trim and also add welds. On the right, in the 3D view of the connection, we can see the effect of the entered trim. To generate a copy of an operation, we select it in the table on the left and click on the Copy button at the top. Now, we will trim the same plate using section L3, or more specifically, its web, and we will keep the trim on the back face. In this case, we type in a displacement of 20 mm. We make a new copy of the operation again in order to trim a third time. This time, we will trim another plate. We select its reference in the drop-down menu and then choose On the Front Face. Finally, we can define a final trim of the same plate using a reference plan. We select the reference plan in the drop-down menu and define a trim, again on the back face. From here, we must add the rest of the operations necessary for completing the model of the connection before being able to carry out its analysis.